It's the most pressing question in Indian politics at this moment. What impact will the decimation of the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi have on the Bhagwant Mann government in Punjab? Arvind Kejriwal has called the Punjab MLAs for an immediate meeting at Kapurthala House. There are all kinds of stories doing the rounds. Is Kejriwal intending to become Chief Minister of Punjab? Will he get Bhagwant Mann to step down? Kejriwal and the AAP say absolutely not. But there are many in the Congress and the BJP who think this may be happening. So what is most likely to happen next? I'm joined on this broadcast. I want to welcome first Manjinder Singh Sirsa, newly elected MLA from the BJP. Heavyweight from the Delhi BJP, also keeps a very close eye on Punjab politics, National Secretary of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We've got Pratap Singh Bajwa, leader of the opposition, leader of the Congress party, joining us. Mr. Bajwa's last interview to India Today over the weekend on Punjab politics, viral across Punjab and Delhi. Welcome, Bajwa sahab. With us on this broadcast is Kanwal Sandhu. Kanwal Sandhu has been an MLA with the Aam Aadmi Party, is also in his past avatar, one of the top political journalists of Punjab. He's no longer in active politics. With us is Professor Pramod Kumar, chairperson of the Institute of Development and Communication. He's been chairperson of the Punjab Governance Reforms Commission and is really one of the most respected voices on all matters to do with Punjab. And for a perspective on what may be happening inside the Aam Aadmi Party is a one-time insider, now outsider, former AAP leader, political analyst Ashutosh. So welcome to all our guests. I want to go across to Bajwa Saab first. Bajwa Saab, weekend पे आपने हमें interview दिया, आपने लड़ाई करा दी. You know, that interview completely viral across Punjab. You basically made the point that 32 plus AAP MLAs are in touch with you. I got so many calls from people in the Aam Aadmi Party basically saying, Bajwa Saab yabli maar rahe, ऐਵੇਂ ही बोली जा रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं इनके पास evidence है. He's just trying to fish in troubled waters. Are you fishing in troubled waters, or do you seriously think there's a threat to the Bhagwant Mann government?
Rahul, I have been in politics for more than 40 years today. So at the outset, let me firstly congratulate Mr. Sirsa, who is a friend of ours, a good friend since long. I have not been able to congratulate him. Let me start with that. Number two, for the last 40 years, I've been in politics. Do you think if people are not in touch with you, would I ever say on television? I have named none. Neither have I ever said that the Congress wants to destabilize this government. But definitely, again on your television, with very firm footing, I can tell you more than 30 MLAs are very much in touch. They feel this is the last ticket to the moon, as I said it the last time. They know there is no coming back from the moon now. They are looking for new parties. And the number one party that most of the AAP people are looking for is the Congress. They feel Congress is the alternative in the next 27 elections. They have opened up their doors with us. They are very much consistently in talk with us. That is different. Let the time come. This time hasn't come. So once the time is there, they are very much in touch. And as I told you, 11 to 12 years earlier, when I was the Pradesh Congress president, I made a team which was working with me seriously, but when I was replaced in the last 6 months by Captain Amrinder Singh overlooked their cases, and the AAP basically gave these tickets to them, and 22 of those people are MLAs and ministers over there. Do you want me to name them? I can, but I don't want to do that because that's not done as a...
So you're saying that you're convinced, and you're repeating this despite all the blowback that came your way, that more than 24 MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party are willing to switch over any moment. You also said, and that's where I want to go across to Manjinder Singh Sirsa, the new MLA from Rajouri Garden. Sirsa Saab, welcome, Sat Sri Akal, and congratulations on your big victory. And you've got Bajwa Saab, he's wishing you, and I see this bonhomie, newfound bonhomie between BJP and Congress in Punjab. I find that a bit suspicious and fishy, so explain that. And secondly, he basically made the point that Ravneet Bittu is the go-between intermediary, minister now in the Modi government, earlier in the Congress, and that Bhagwant Mann could become an Eknath Shinde. As a senior BJP face, how do you view this? Sirsa Saab.
First of all, I must tell you one thing, that I belong to the district from where our senior leader, and he's just like uncle to me, Pratap Bajwa ji is. So I belong to that Gurdaspur. So I'm his nephew only, in other words. We might be in a different party, we have a different ideology, but yes, we have a very close ties, first thing. Secondly, one thing is clear, that Aam Aadmi Party is totally finished. Today they are having a government in Punjab, that's a different thing. But every MLA knew that their days are numbered. I totally agree with Mr. Bajwa that now they are looking for alternatives. It is sure, even Bhagwant Mann is well aware that he may not be a CM in next couple of months. As I told earlier in the morning also, that now Arvind Kejriwal has called a meeting tomorrow. And what is the purpose of meeting? They have lost election in Delhi. They are calling meeting for Punjab. Does it make sense? No. Then what is the question? The thing is that Arvind Kejriwal will try to become a chief minister in Punjab. And for that reason, tomorrow MLAs will be briefed कि आप कहें कि देखिए पंजाब में कोई काम नहीं हो सका जी, पंजाब के लोग बहुत परेशान हैं, पंजाब की माताओं बहनों को 1000 रुपया महीना नहीं मिला, वहाँ बहुत करप्शन है, वहाँ पे ड्रग्स बहुत बढ़ गई हैं, पंजाब में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर नहीं है. एंड देन आफ्टर वीक और सो अरविंद केजरीवाल गो टू पंजाब, द MLAs विल अगेन कंप्लेंट, एंड देन अखबारों में खबरें छपेंगी. और खबरें क्या होंगी कि MLA तो बहुत परेशान है भगवंत मान से, वो तो सीधा कह रहे हैं या तो भगवंत मान को रखोगे तो हम छोड़कर चले जाएंगे. एंड देन अवतार अरविंद केजरीवाल विल कम आउट एज अवतार कि देखिए जी बस आप ही बचा सकते हैं पंजाब को, जैसे आपने दिल्ली को बनाया, जैसे दिल्ली के स्कूल बना दिए, जैसे दिल्ली के हॉस्पिटल बना दिए, बस आप ही पंजाब में बना सकते हो. दैट इज द मोडस ऑपरेंडी व्हिच अरविंद केजरीवाल वांट्स टू एक्सप्लोर इन पंजाब. बट आई मस्ट टेल हिम एंड टेल यू आल्सो कंवल जी, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल इन पंजाब. ये पंजाब आ, ਇਹ ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਧੌਣ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਧੌਣ ਚੋਂ ਕਿੱਲਾ ਕੱਢ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਆ. ਸੋ ਵਟ ਐਵਰ ਥਾਟਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸ ਅਰਵਿੰਦ ਕੇਜਰੀਵਾਲ in his mind is that won't be implemented in Punjab, and for that reason I'm sure that he will push this agenda, and up to one extent then the MLAs will also, there will be too much of rebellion against him, and I feel that there could be a mid-term election also. In this scenario, if he forces that I want to be the chief minister, and in that scenario it could be a chances that there could be a mid-term poll also.
अब ये देखो, बीजेपी वाले कांग्रेस की तारीफ कर रहे हैं, कांग्रेस वाले बीजेपी की तारीफ कर रहे हैं, और केजरीवाल कहता है सब मिले हुए हैं जी. एंड दैट
हम तारीफ नहीं कर रहे कंवल जी, हम कोई तारीफ नहीं कर रहे. कांग्रेस का कोई फ्यूचर नहीं है पंजाब में. हम कोई ना तारीफ करते हैं ना किसी के इंडिविजुअल तौर पर. मैं किसी को जानता हूं, मेरा कोई रिश्तेदार है, आप भी मेरे दोस्त हो सकते हैं. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है आपने मुझे कांग्रेचुलेट किया तो आप भी मेरे साथ मिले हुए हैं. तो क्या राहुल कमल भी मेरे साथ मिले हुए हैं, उसको बधाई दे रहे थे वो तो. सो दिस इज नॉट द केस.
Okay, so what I want to do is show our viewers this data of the caste arithmetic of the Delhi elections, and look particularly at the Punjabi dominated seats. Now these are not Sikh seats, these are seats where the Punjabi community is dominant. So See Voter identified 16 such seats for India Today's election intelligence dashboard. On these 16 seats, 12 went to the BJP this time, up 11 from the last time. The Aam Aadmi Party had 15 out of 16 in the last elections. They've now crashed to 4, down 11, which basically means, and remember there are very close socio-economic family ties between the Punjabis in Delhi and the state of Punjab. And therefore, what happens in Delhi politics has the potential of having a ripple effect on Punjab politics. 12 for the BJP, up 11, up at 4, crashing 11 from the last time. This is the picture that emerged from Delhi. I want to go across to Professor Pramod Kumar. Now, apart from the bonhomie and the congratulation between the AAP and the BJP leadership, are Sirsa Saab and Bajwa Saab just doing wishful thinking? You're on the ground. You're a highly respected political analyst. What's your sense? Is there an immediate, urgent threat, according to you, sir, to the Bhagwant Mann government in Punjab, or is this just Congress, BJP wishful thinking?
I think that there is an existential crisis which definitely AAP is facing in Punjab. And as you know, the nature of politics, the leaders are footloose and political parties have become dharmshalas without doors. So there can be lots of movement from this side to other side. So that is why you must see this bonhomie between political parties, because they're very comfortable in each other's dharmshala, because the parties have become without boundaries, without any ideology. So therefore, in that sense, there is definitely a threat to Aam Aadmi Party, and they have to work hard, to keep their people, together with them. And the second issue, which I think the challenge they are facing, is the popcorn politics which they have introduced, the instant taste and quick dividends. That politics has outlived its utility. And occasionally you garnish it with item numbers like sometimes they recite the Ram Chalisa or Hanuman Chalisa. So that politics doesn't function in Punjab. Punjab requires, some kind of a major shift from popcorn politics to the real issues. And you cannot have this daily model of governance where real issues were not addressed, but you only indulged in giving initial freebies and thought that you will be able to win. In Punjab, that will not happen because Punjab is facing the problem of the farmers, problem, of the drugs, problem, of the youth, problem, which are with the border area, security, law and order. It's a total complex of problems. I think Aam Aadmi Party has to now seriously work on Punjab model of development rather than marketing, Delhi model of urban governance, which has somehow outcompeted in Delhi itself. So I think there's a major existential challenge they will be facing.
So you're saying there's an existential crisis for the AAP government, but it's not that easy. We heard from the BJP, Sirsa Saab saying, and many others, even Sukhwinder Randhawa said it earlier, Congress MP, that there'll be midterm elections. It's not easy, and I'll try and explain why. Take a look at the data on your screen now. Remember, the Aam Aadmi Party has 90 plus MLAs in an assembly of 117, 90 plus MLAs, which makes it very difficult to bring the government down. You need 60 MLAs plus to break away. So in 2017, the Aam Aadmi Party had 20 MLAs, went up to 92 in the 2022 elections, which basically means you need 60 plus MLAs. So Bajwa Saab's admission is 32 MLAs are with him. That means he still needs 30 more MLAs to be able to bring the Bhagwant Mann government down. And Kanwal Sandhu, that's where I want to go across to you, because if you see the rest of it, Congress only has, Bajwa Saab only has 18 MLAs. If you look at the Akalis, Sirsa Saab's former party, they have only 3. The BJP only has 2. All the MLAs are here. So 32 MLAs, which Bajwa Saab says he has, are simply not enough to bring the government down. What's your reading of the current situation, Kanwal Sandhu?
Rahul, you are absolutely right. It would be very difficult for any of the parties to bring down the government immediately. But yes, as Pramod Kumar has said, there is a great amount of unrest amongst the MLAs. In the last 2 days, I have spoken to almost, I met a couple of them, I've spoken to almost about a dozen of them, and they are just wondering as to what they need to do. So there is a lot of unrest, there is a crisis at hand, and I think unless Bhagwant Mann changes his style of functioning and kind of distances himself from Delhi, I think he would be in trouble. People would be veering away from him. Which side they go, it's too early to say. But for example, today's calling of the meeting in Delhi by Arvind Kejriwal has gone off very well in Punjab. People in Punjab feel that the Punjab Chief Minister needs to function from Punjab, from Chandigarh, and not look at Delhi. They don't want the Punjab resources to be frittered away on Delhi leaders. They don't want the Punjab chopper to be flying the Delhi Chief Minister and others all over the country. They don't want Punjab taxpayers' money to be spent in other states on advertisement. So I think either he changes himself considerably, or he's going to face trouble in the coming days, Rahul.
Ashutosh, you understand Arvind Kejriwal's mind. You are still in touch with many AAP leaders. These are very basic mistakes. Calling Punjab MLAs to Kapurthala House in Delhi, that's the worst thing you can do. If Kejriwal had to meet his MLAs, he should have gone to Punjab, to Chandigarh or wherever and met his MLAs over there. Like a Delhi imperialist, he's called them here. That's bad optics. And secondly, both Mr. Sirsa, Mr. Bajwa from the Congress and the two top political analysts seem to think that there is a very serious existential threat to the AAP government in Punjab. What's your reading of the situation, Ashutosh?
See, Rahul, I completely agree with Kanwal Sandhu Saab, who has been a brilliant journalist in Punjab, and also we were colleagues in Aam Aadmi Party at one point of time. I think it's a mistake which Arvind Kejriwal has done. Within 48 hours, calling Punjab MLAs is a real mistake. But you know why he has done that? He has done that for the simple reason because he wants to send the message across to Delhi, to Punjab, and to BJP and to the Congress that I'm not done with I am still the boss. So this is to reassert himself that do not think that since I lost Delhi and I lost my own constituency, so other power centers in the Aam Aadmi Party should start raising their heads. And the BJP should not take him lightly because there is another government at his disposal. The point number one. But I am very, very sure, and what I got to know, the feedback I got to know, that he is really willing to shift his base from Delhi to Punjab, but not to become CM. Let's understand this. But not to become CM, but to control Punjab government, which will be another mistake. As we all know, and probably Sandhu Saab will confirm this, he reluctantly made Bhagwant Mann as a chief ministerial face and chief. So, not now, but maybe in a 6 months' time, there might be a move from the MLAs itself. My information is that there are certain sections of the disgruntled MLAs who have been complaining against Bhagwant Mann and not happy with his style of functioning. These MLAs will raise their voices in coming days, and then a move will be made where somebody can act as a rubber stamp, be appointed as a chief minister. But they're still not sure how Mann will react.
Okay, let me put that question to Mr. Bajwa as I show that data from the current Punjab Assembly. Bajwa Sahab, by your own admission, you've got 32 MLAs. To get the two-thirds to avoid the anti-defection law, you need 60 plus MLAs. Out of these 92, you're 30 MLAs short. You know, 1 or 2 MLAs I can understand. 30 MLAs aap kahan se laoge? Sir, that's, you know, even if we take at face value your claim, 30 MLAs is a very big bridge to get to walk over.
Rahul, can I have my word now?
Hanji, daso.
When did I ever say that we want to bring this government down, or we want to form our own government of the Congress? I just informed you there's complete disgruntlement in them. They're looking for new pastures. They have opened up their doors for future. Nobody's ever said that this government is going to fall. I on the contrary, told you, Arvind has asked his state unit president, Aman Arora, just 2 days earlier to Delhi elections, when he had already felt he was losing Delhi. So this state unit president says even a non-Sikh can also be the chief minister of Punjab. That's exactly what I told you. There's a seat vacant in Ludhiana. It's an urban seat. He just wanted to test the political waters in Punjab by giving that statement. Nobody actually caught hold of that statement. Arvind wants to come in, or he wants to somebody. See, this is something akin to what happened after Maharaja Ranjit Singh's death. When the British moved in their first regent by the name of John Lawrence over there. So either he will like to move in Kejriwal, or he will make some John Lawrence move there, because they want to get rid of Bhagwant Mann. See, Mr. Kamar Sandhu is there, Dr. Pramod is there. Whole of Punjab knows for the last 4 months that Bhagwant, they were just waiting for the Delhi elections. They were positive, once we win, we are going to polish them off. Now, because the results have come different, they'll find another way. So, Bhagwant is not going to remain there for long. Bhagwant is very much in touch with the Ministry of Home Affairs, I told you, through Ramneet Bittu. So, BJP is also trying to get hold of certain things. Only thing is, they just have 2 MLAs. And Punjab does not accept the BJP. That is another point there. So,
शुरू में आपने दोस्ती की, अब तलवार निकाल दी. चलो, that's done then. Now his sword is out for you, Sirsa Saab. All the congratulations are in the past. He says, and he's actually talking the truth. BJP has just 6% of the vote. You've been 6%, 8%, 7%, 5%, 6%. That's the BJP's track record, and you have only 2 MLAs. So even if there is a threat or a danger to the Bhagwant Mann AAP government, आप तो कहीं नहीं हो सर रेस में.
हमने तो कभी कहा ही नहीं है. हमने तो कभी कहा ही नहीं है कि इस मैंडेट में हम कहीं हैं. I never said this. The one thing which I said, Ashutosh ji also agreed with me, and Sandhu Saab also agreed with me. What I said is that Arvind Kejriwal, through a back door, want to enter Punjab as a chief minister. Now these 2 people or 3 people said कि अगर चीफ मिनिस्टर नहीं होगा तो वो केवल डमी चीफ मिनिस्टर को बना के खुद रूल करेंगे पंजाब बैठ के. But I must tell you, it's trying to be chief minister. I'm telling you from a very credible sources that what the modus operandi he is trying to adopt is, in next couple of months you will see what I have said. This is a script which I have read. The script is not mine. The script is of Arvind Kejriwal. But yes, I have read that script by saying that from tomorrow onwards, the situation will be that Arvind Kejriwal MLs will say, Bhagwant Mann काम नहीं कर रहे, Bhagwant Mann fail हो गए हैं. In next couple of days, you will see Arvind Kejriwal going to Punjab कि हम MLAs कंप्लेंट कर रहे हैं, MLs हटाना चाहते हैं, अखबारों में खबरें छपेंगी. अरविंद केजरीवाल कहेंगे नहीं सब कुछ ठीक है, और फिर कहेंगे कि देखिए तो बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है, चल नहीं पा रहे. एंड आई मस्ट रिमाइंड यू इन पास्ट ऑल्सो, if you remember, there was a minister called Singla from Mansa. Without any evidence, without anything, उसको जेल में डाल दिया. क्या ये करप्शन कर रहा था? हमारे पास ऑडियो है. वो कहाँ है ऑडियो? आज तक किसी को मिली तो है नहीं है. What was the purpose? To show us कि देखिए मैं कितना बड़ा अवतार हूं, देखिए मुझे पता चला कि करप्शन होने जा रही है और मैंने जेल में डाल दिया. So that is his modus operandi. This is the way he works. And now same thing he gonna adopt on Bhagwant Mann by saying that कि ये तो देखिए जी करप्शन करी है, उन्होंने बहुत पैसा लूटा है, ड्रग्स आ गया पंजाब में, क्राइम आ गया पंजाब में, औरतों को पैसा नहीं मिला, हजार रुपया, इज बैडली फेल्ड. दिस विल बी टॉक ऑफ द टाउन इन अनदर 30 days. यू विल फाइंड आउट, एंड दिस इज द वे ही वांट टू गेट रिड ऑफ भगवंत मान. आई डू नॉट नो वेदर दिट विल बी पॉसिबल फॉर हिम और नॉट, बट वन थिंग इज फॉर श्योर रिटन ऑन द वॉल, दैट इफ ही विल ट्राई टू बी अ चीफ मिनिस्टर, द थिंग्स विल बी आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल फॉर हिम. एंड आई मस्ट टेल यू वन थिंग, यू विल रीड अवर न्यूज पेपर, आई एम टेलिंग यू टुडे, एक दिन आप खबर पढ़ेंगे क्या हुआ, एमएलए इकट्ठे हुए थे, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी वहां पिट गए. मैं आपको सीरियसली बता रहा हूं, ये पंजाब है. पंजाब को अरविंद केजरीवाल अभी समझ नहीं पाए, उन्होंने सिर्फ वोटें ली हैं पंजाब की. यू डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड द पल्स ऑफ पंजाब एंड पंजाबीज. तो अभी आप देखना थोड़े दिन में क्या होने वाला है पंजाब में.
Kanwal Sandhu Saab, Bhagwant Mann is no pushover. You know, I've travelled during his campaign. He comes from the Sangrur district in Malwa, which is the biggest region, the most politically important region of Punjab, and has a strong following amongst villagers, amongst voters. To what extent do you think he currently has a control over the 92 MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party? Out of these 92, what's your estimate? How many might be with Bhagwant Mann if there is an effort to try and destabilise his government and to dethrone him?
Rahul, as of date, I don't think there would be very many MLAs with him, because you see the way the Aam Aadmi Party functions. Ashutosh will bear with me. In 2016-17, it was primarily Sanjay Singh and Durgesh Pathak who were controlling things on behalf of Arvind Kejriwal. In 2022, it was Sandeep Pathak and Raghav Chadda who were controlling things on Kejriwal's behalf. So the tickets were given by, most of the tickets were given by Delhi. They chose the ministers. They were the ones who decided on who the chairman of the boards and corporations would be. They are the people who decide where the officers will be posted. So much so that even Bhagwant Mann's own office, his 4 advisors were sent home. They were sent packing. And Arvind Kejriwal's ex-PA, Vibhav Kumar, was brought in there. So what I'm trying to say is that Bhagwant Mann was keeping quiet all this while, but now with Delhi considerably weakened, I don't think he'll be such a pushover. If they try to remove him in the manner in which everybody is talking about, I think he may well react. And when the equations will also change, a lot of people in Punjab, a lot of MLAs could actually take sides. So my own feeling is that it will not be very easy to sideline Bhagwant and bring in somebody else, and he may well react, and I don't know what he would do then.
Professor Pramod Kumar, your estimate of how many MLAs at this time are with Bhagwant Mann in his camp? How many might be dissatisfied with his performance and maybe seeking a change in Chief Minister?
I think that there is Bhagwant Mann doesn't have a choice, because there is no inner party democracy in almost any other party, also including AAP. It is for Mr. Kejriwal to decide whether he will continue with Bhagwant Mann, or, as somebody mentioned in the beginning, that he may become Shinde. But I think that he may not become Shinde, he may become Ajit Pawar or something. So that possibility does exist. And somebody mentioned, on your panel, that possibility is there. But much will depend how many MLAs will go along, with the breakaway group. That is a big question. And
so what's
to my
your
mind,
estimate? You're on the ground in Punjab. What's your estimate?
6 months to 1 year, we are almost in an election mode, and we will this poaching and counter poaching and blames, and this will continue in Punjab, and we'll face a very unstable situation in Punjab politics. That's almost writing on the wall.
Ashutosh, you understand the inner dynamics of AAP well. How many MLAs do you think, as a percentage, might be with Bhagwant Mann? How many will switch if Kejriwal asks? And your understanding of whether Kejriwal will want a change. He's not a non-shrewd politician. He also knows a non-Sardar becoming chief minister in a Sardar Sikh-dominated state will create a backlash. It's not as if he doesn't know that.
See, Rahul, when Bhagwant Mann was made chief minister, that for a few months, maybe 7-8 months, he was basically being controlled by Delhi. But sooner and later, he started asserting himself, and he succeeded up to a point too. There's no doubt that Bhagwant Mann today is one of the most obedient, you can say that, trying to be obedient to Arvind Kejriwal, but that's before the Delhi results have come out. Now, when the Delhi results are out and everybody knows that Aam Aadmi Party has lost and Kejriwal himself has lost, so he also sensed that Arvind Kejriwal will focus on Delhi. In that case, his powers will be cut. Now, it all depends. If there is an attempt to replace him, he will certainly react. But it also depends on the attitude of the Modi government. How will the Modi government like to look the other way or would like to intervene? And my apprehension is that the Modi government would like to intervene. In that scenario, the party will split into two. That is why I'm saying Arvind Kejriwal should realize that Punjab unit is not like Delhi unit, where everybody surrendered when he made Atishi as the chief minister. And despite being very junior in the hierarchy, and people like Gopala and others accepted it. But if he tried to do the same thing in Punjab, that operation, that surgery might not succeed or might end into a chaos and anarchy.
Okay, let me put that question to Sirsa Saab. Sirsa Saab, he can become a Shinde or an Ajit Pawar only if there's someone in the BJP who wants that to happen. Aise nahi hoga. So therefore that question is important. What does the BJP want? Do you want the Bhagwant Mann government to last its 5 years, or are you looking to fish in troubled waters and to create an Eknath Shinde?
Not at all. We are neither looking at fishing, neither we want fishing, neither this party is for fishing. If you talk about Shinde, you must remember one thing. Our mandate was stolen by the Shiv Sena. It was our mandate stolen by the Shiv Sena, which came back to us, and it is proved in this election that mandate was for BJP. People has voted for BJP this time again by showing that a mandate was given to BJP. And in Punjab, it's a totally different case. We have just 2 MLAs. We have no intentions at all. And we pray that Bhagwant Mann should stay as a chief minister. Punjab should be it's a state which is a very important state for the nation. It's a border state. And the peace should maintain in the Punjab, and there should be no uncertainty in the Punjab. There should be a credible government, a strong government in Punjab. That's a wish of Bharatiya Janata Party. Would never thought of in our wildest dreams that Arvind Kejriwal or Bhagwant Mann should have a fight and there's the government collapse and there is uncertainty in Punjab. We would never think of that. I must tell you.
Okay, one last question before I wrap up. I showed this data about what happened on the Punjabi-dominated seats. 16 such seats, 12 now with the BJP, 11 up. So obviously these Punjabi-dominated seats had a very important role to play, including yours of Rajouri Garden, in the BJP's fortunes. So am I then talking, Sirsa Saab, potentially to the next Deputy CM of Delhi?
Rahul Kanwal, you know very well. And this question you have asked Amit Shah ji also a number of times, who will be the chief minister. And you know that we are unable to answer this question. Nobody in our party knows that what's going to happen. I'm very happy. Party has given me a chance from Rajouri Garden, and I'm happy to serve as a people of Rajouri Garden. Secondly, I'm a national secretary. The party has given me such a big position and such a big opportunity to serve my community. So I'm very happy with that.
Okay, so you're smiling at the thought, but not wanting to say anything publicly, and that makes perfect sense. Is also the sensible thing to do. I want to end this discussion.
No,
make no mistake, you've heard.
And well, Kanwal, you know that. Nobody knew that.
Okay, that's fair enough, fair enough. Here's the point, and in case you're wondering why we didn't have an AAP spokesperson, official AAP spokesperson on the show, we invited the Aam Aadmi Party to join us. They said they have a big meeting where Kejriwal's meeting his MLAs, and before that they would not like to speak on Punjab since that meeting was happening. But this was an important conversation. You've heard from experts from political parties, you've heard from non-aligned political experts, and you've understood broadly what the situation on the ground currently is. Punjab never likes to be ruled by Delhi and from Delhi, and therefore if that's the route that Kejriwal goes down, there could be a backlash. But remember, he's no ordinary politician, he's a smart politician, and therefore making a non-Sikh Chief Minister of Punjab, if at all that's a thought that's in his mind, that can have a backlash, is something that he's clearly thought through. But then also remember that there are all these CAG reports which will be tabled on the floor of the House. There are charges of corruption which the Lieutenant Governor has already spoken about. Those will be then probed by investigating agencies, and being Chief Minister potentially provides you some security which not being Chief Minister or not being an MLA at all does not provide. Does he then want to go down the Rajya Sabha route? We don't know. So there are lots of imponderables at this moment, and some of this will really unfold over the next several hours. We will track that. I want to thank all our guests for joining us on this broadcast.